For months, some 2,000 U.S. Marines waited off the coast of Liberia, closely watching developments in that war-torn African nation. Their mission to evacuate Americans if the Civil War got worse. It did, and they moved in.
Marines are there to protect lives. They are authorized to use whatever means are necessary to do that, and they are there in a battle situation.
The rescue order came after one rebel leader threatened to arrest all non-Liberians. More than 200 Marines flew into Liberia and shuttled dozens of Americans and their dependents to the USS Saipan helicopter carrier. It was called Operation Sharp Edge.
The purpose of this operation is to safeguard lives, to draw down the number of Americans at the embassy to minimum staff, and to provide additional security for those who remain.
More than 300 Americans remain in Liberia, and because of the heavy fighting centered in and around the capital, some may not be able to reach the evacuation point at the American embassy.
As we were coming out, there was still shooting in the city, and still a lot of very hardship, plenty of hardship among the people. Very distressing.
Much of Liberia looks like a slaughterhouse. Bodies of mostly unarmed civilians lie on the streets and in fields. Savage street battles rage daily in the Liberian capital of Monrovia. Battles between three separate factions. Armies loyal to rebel leader Prince Johnson and his rival Charles Taylor fight each other, and soldiers of the beleaguered President Samuel Doe. The rebels accuse Mr. Doe of human rights abuses.
The difficulty is this anarchy on the ground, that they really don't know what to expect. And with these conflicting three factions that are warring with each other, they could find themselves in the middle of a crossfire very easily.
On Monday, Johnson carried out his earlier threat and took several people hostage in hopes the U.S. or other countries would intervene to help end the war. But by Wednesday, he had freed them all. Meanwhile, 5 neighboring West African countries prepared to send in peacekeeping troops to bring a halt to the bloodshed. But some rebels opposed the West African intervention and, as part of their plan to capture the capital before the West African forces arrive, attacked the Nigerian and Guinea embassies. Some Liberians were hoping that the Marines would step in to help end the war.
We are asking, because of the existing situation there, that the troops remain there and act as a peacekeeping force.
But the White House has made it clear that the U.S. has no intention of taking sides or getting involved militarily.
The Marine presence does not indicate or constitute any intention on the part of the U.S. government to intervene militarily in the Liberian conflict. We call on all parties in that conflict to ensure the safety of American citizens.
Some on Capitol Hill praised the president's decision.
Sounded like a very prudent and very low-risk operation, and I think it does protect American lives.
It's not a show of force, it's a protection of American lives and interests.
At least 5,000 people have died since this war began, and as the battles rage on, so does the suffering. For the first time in history, Liberia joins the list of African countries facing serious food shortages, and some say the problems have only just begun.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification icon for the latest videos as they are released. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.